It's update time for Chevy's midsize workhorse. The 2027 Colorado is headed for a mid-cycle refresh to stay sharp in a segment that's getting crowded. And from everything circling the truck world right now, this won't be a light touch-up. Expect visible changes to the body, tighter details in the design, and this is the fun part: real movement in engines and tech under the hood. If you're cross-shopping pickups or just truck curious, stick around. We've got 6 big reasons why the 2027 Colorado is shaping up to be worth the wait. Join us as we explore the world of wheels. Subscribe now and buckle up for the adventure. Number 6. Redesign. The midsize truck game is intense right now. New Tacoma, refreshed Ranger, Gladiator staying loud as ever. To keep its name near the top of the pile, the 2027 Colorado can't just get a new grille, it needs real presence. That's exactly why this redesign matters. Expect sharper body lines, a more purposeful face, and cleaner lighting signatures that make it instantly recognizable. Chevy's been dialing in that squared-off, technical look across its lineup, and Colorado is right in line to benefit from that. Muscular fenders, reworked bumpers, maybe a little more aero smoothing around the nose. It changes the way the truck feels in person. There's a practical side too. Lighter materials are almost guaranteed to play a role. More aluminum in panels, and components trimmed down without losing durability. Drop a few dozen pounds here and there, and you get a double win. The truck feels more responsive, and mileage nudges upward without a magic trick from the engine bay. Number 5. Extended bed. Real truckers have been asking for this setup for quite a while, and it looks like Chevy is finally ready to answer. An extended bed paired with a single cab may not sound glamorous to marketing teams, but to people who actually use their trucks, it's a big thing. More bed, less cab, maximum utility. Simple recipe. This is the configuration that turns a midsize pickup into a real job partner. Longer lumbar, full-size tools, ATV, tires, whatever your weekend chaos is, you just slide it in and go. For the 2027 Colorado, bringing back the extended cab would signal that Chevy is listening to people who tow, haul, load, and use the bed for more than groceries. Add the practicality to the upcoming redesign, and suddenly you've got a very real reason to wait for the new truck to land in showrooms. Number 4. Off-road performance. This truck has quietly built one of the strongest reputations in the midsize class when it comes to dirt roads. The current off-road packages already hit hard. The Trail Boss brings extra ground clearance and a tougher stance that actually lets you get deeper into ruts and rocky passes. The Z71 adds smarter tuning, better traction aids, and a setup that feels planted on dirt roads at speed. Then there's the ZR2, which is the real star of the show, especially with the Bison upgrade. That thing made noise for a reason. The 2027 model doesn't need to reinvent any formula. It just needs to refine it. Better shocks, smarter terrain modes, maybe even lighter components to take some stress off the suspension. With the redesign already in motion, it's the perfect time to sharpen the off-road edge even more. Number 3. Towing capacity. Right now, the Colorado is still one of the big dogs in its class when it comes to towing, rated up to 7,700 pounds. It covers most real-world jobs people throw at mid-size pickups. But there's a storm cloud forming on the horizon, and its name is Ford Ranger Heavy Duty. That version of the Ranger has already shown it can yank more than 10,000 pounds. Ford isn't bringing it to the US yet, but once that happens, all other truck makers will have some homework to do. That's exactly where the 2027 Colorado comes in. Pushing it beyond 8,000 pounds feels like the logical first step. Can that kind of increase be done with the current Turbo 4? Maybe. It's a stout engine with strong torque, but there is something better coming up. Number 2. V6 comeback. Chevy's Turbo 4 in the current Colorado is pretty impressive setup, but a big slice of truck fans never fully warmed up to the idea of losing the V6 entirely. For people who like the smoother pull, classic sound, and long trip confidence of a naturally aspirated 6, that stung more than Chevy probably expected. All in all, lack of any alternative to the Turbo Max unit is a big downside for the Colorado. That's where things get interesting. With recent emission standards rolling back, the biggest wall that blocked the 3.6-liter V6 from sticking around isn't as tall anymore. That opens the door again. Not guaranteed, but the opportunity is suddenly real. And look around. Ram already dusted off the Hemi nameplate. Toyota is lining up a V6 return for the Tacoma. The direction of travel is pretty clear. Choice matters, and not everyone wants a small turbo engine doing all the heavy lifting. That sets the stage for the 2027 Chevy Colorado to bring a V6 back into the lineup. For a lot of buyers, that alone is enough reason to hit pause on buying now and see what shows up in 2027. Number 1. Diesel engine. Duramax unit leaving the Colorado lineup hurt a specific kind of buyers, people who actually push their trucks hard. Same emission rules behind the discontinuation of gas V6 were the main reason the oil burner disappeared. With those rules eased in certain areas, and suddenly the conversation about diesel powertrains has changed again. Such units aren't the hot trend anymore. Gas hybrids, plug-ins, pure EVs grab all the headlines. Even so, there's still a big group of truck owners who know exactly what a small Duramax can do for them. Massive torque at low RPM. Confident towing without the engine screaming. Real-world highway economy brushing 30 miles per gallon. On paper, that combo looks like something every trucker would love to have in their toolbox. The honest truth is that diesel always comes with trade-offs. Higher initial price, more complex emissions hardware, sometimes pricier maintenance. But everything in truck world is give and take. Is a Duramax comeback guaranteed? It's not as likely as a V6 returning, and Chevy will tread carefully here. But the rumors are swirling, engineers are definitely thinking about it, and the demand never fully went away. If the 2027 Colorado does bring an oil burner option back, it'll be a headline moment for the entire midsize pickup class. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you next time.